Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. I'm Melissa if you haven't been here before. Today what we're going to do is we're actually going to be playing and trying out this palette from Hot Topic. It is Love is Eternal. It's the Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas eyeshadow palette. My sister-in-law gave it to me to try out, especially to try out for this video. She got one for my niece as well, so I'm going to be trying this out and seeing what we think about the formula. And there's also another palette that's on Hot Topic that I'm interested in. It's a Supernatural palette. I love Supernatural, by the way, and I want to see what some of their eyeshadow palettes are like before I buy it too. So if that's something you want to see, then just keep watching. Alright guys, I'm going to take off my glasses. I have the e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil in neutral brown on my brows. And I have, as usual, the ColourPop Creme Shadow in Laurel on my eyes. I went ahead and did that to save us some time. But we're going to get into this eyeshadow palette and see what we think of it. It's really cute. It's got little raised letters on it. Really pretty with Jack and Sally and the flower. So I think what I've decided I want to do is I want to go into Doll Face first. And I want to put that in my crease. Not getting a ton of kickback. Oh, let me put my ears on. Hold up. It is hot today. Let me tell you. I got up in the 80s here in Tennessee. I live in Nashville, Tennessee, by the way. And if you haven't noticed by the accent. And in Tennessee, if you don't like the weather, just wait a day or even wait a couple of minutes and it'll change. So yesterday or this, past week, it's been in like the 60s, low 70s, and today it's like 80. So it's a little ridiculous. Alright, we're starting there, and then I'm going to go into Aren't You Scared, this purple shade. And I'm going to put that on my outer corner. Alright, now I'm taking Ghoulish Feelings, and I'm going to put that on the other half of my lid. I'm going to take a cotton round with some ice water, just clean up a little bit. Alright, I'm taking the NYX Professional Makeup Pore Filler Primer. And I'm going to put a little bit of that on my face. I'm taking the Revlon Photo Ready Candid Natural Finish Anti-Pollution Foundation in 120 Buff. And I'm putting that on my face as well. And I'm using my multitasker brush to blend that out. Sorry, my cat's playing with a bouncy ball. And now I'm taking the Revlon Photo Ready Candid Antioxidant Concealer. And that's in shade 005 Fair. And I'm taking my concealer brush and blending that out. I'm going to set that real quick with my number 7 powder in light. Yeah, they actually had a 2 Supernatural palettes on there, but one of them was sold out. I love Hot Topics, like shirts and stuff like that. Actually, the shirt I wore yesterday, I think I got from Hot Topic. Alright, so I'm going to take my, what is this? My Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. And I'm taking the Soul Face and Body Bronzing Balm in Light. And I'm going to use that to bronze up my face. A bronzing job's not too shabby. Not too shabby. My camera cut out while I was doing it, so I'm not sure exactly what y'all saw, but I put it on my cheeks and around my forehead and then under my chin, and I took it down my neck. So now I'm taking the Milani Cheek Kiss Liquid Blush in Nude 110 Nude Flush. I just got this with my Milani blushes. I also got this Milani Fruit Fetish Pumpkin Spice Lip Balm. This is a new lip balm that they have out too, and it smells and tastes really good. So think what I'm going to do with the blush is just put a little bit on the back of my hand and just take it from there and go on my cheeks like that. Not too bad. Now I'm taking the Milk Makeup highlighter in Lit. And I'm going to use just my regular highlighting brush and put that on. Going over my brow. Going over the other brow. Down the nose. Cupid's bow. And in the chin. Alright, so the skin's looking pretty good. I'm going to go back into the eyes, and I think I'm going to take Aren't You Scared down here, and I'm going to put that on my lower lash line. I'm going to take Dr. Finkelstein, or Stein, however you say it, and I'm going to put that on my inner corner. I'm going to hop off here and throw on some Thrive Cosmetics mascara real quick. For my lips, I think I'm just going to use the Superstay Matte Ink in Chai Genius. I'm going to spray a little bit of the Pixie Hydrating Milky Mist. Alright, well this is the final look using the Love is Eternal Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas Hot Topic palette. Again, that's what it looks like. I really like the way that the mattes work. The mattes worked pretty well. The shimmers I liked, but they're a little dry than I like. They're a little bit drier than I like. Normally I like them a little bit more creamy. That way I can get a little bit more sparkle too. But it's a really great palette. it's more of like a collector thing, I would say, than anything. I don't know if you really need to run out and buy this palette or any of the Hot Topic palettes. They did have, I saw they had LA Girl and they had a BH Cosmetics palette, but I think they were sold out. But the one I was looking at was a Supernatural palette, which they had this one, and then they had another one, but the other one was sold out. So, and they also had another Nightmare Before Christmas, and it was sold out. Well, no, they had this one, an Oogie Boogie one, and they had one that looked like, shaped like a coffin, which was kind of crazy because it said that the rights for that was reserved to Lunatic Cosmetics because they do all the coffin shaped palettes. So, which I need to try them as well. I don't know, the Dr. Finkelstein, that actually had some decent shimmer to it. I like that shade, but it was still, they're just kind of dry. And like I said, I like mine a little bit more creamier because I like mine to be a little bit more glittery. But it's not a bad palette. It just depends on what you like. This is a great palette for beginners as well because they're not going to put on too much shimmer and go too crazy with the shimmer because it took me a little bit to pack up what I got on. I'm just picky about my shimmers. Ever since I used Gimme Glow and Alien Cosmetics and how creamy those were, it's kind of ruined me to all the other shimmers in the world. So, but I think it's a good palette. I really enjoy this Milani Cheek Kiss blush. I really enjoyed that, especially the way that I did it, putting it on my hand and putting it on. I think it worked perfectly. I'm still liking the Soul. I like it a lot better than the Zensa or whatever that I got from Etsy, but it's mainly the color that I like. I think it's more the color that I like of this one than I liked of the Zensa or whatever it is. And for some reason yesterday I used this one. It didn't dry down very well. The Superstay matte ink, I don't know if it's just something that I did. I don't know if I put on too much because I know Emily Noel said something about you don't put on that much, but I didn't think I put on that much. And this one still, but I even blotted this one to make sure that I didn't put on too much. And it's still not all the way dry, but it did stay on my lips for a while. Like even through eating and everything else, there was still some color on my lips. So I don't know. I'm still working on what I think about these. I do have a regular one, not the coffee line, but I have the Maybelline Superstay matte ink in 118 Dancer. So I need to try this and see if there's any difference between the two formulas. That may be something they did with this one. With this one made it a little bit different because they're a little bit sticky until, I don't know, a lot longer than I would think they would be. So still playing with these, trying to figure them out and see what I think about them. But I love the color. I love that they stay for a long time. I just don't know how much I love how long they're sticky. I don't know. But I really love the look that I came up with. It reminds me of Nightmare Before Christmas because of like the purples and blues and stuff that are in Sally's dress. I know she has the blue. It kind of reminds me of Sally. So I'm digging the eye look and especially the face, everything that's going on with the face, my foundation and the blush and the bronzer and all that. So it's a good makeup day. But if you have a movie lover or someone that loves memorabilia type things, they have Hocus Pocus, they have Freddy Krueger, they have Jason, they have Michael Myers, they have Nightmare Before Christmas, just anything you can think of, Harry Potter. If you have anybody that loves movies, they have Stranger Things as well, you know, just different movies and TV shows. Hot Topic is a great place to get Christmas presents for people like that, because I know I love movies, I love TV, I love fictional shows, fantasy, and I love Hot Topic. It's one of the best places to go to get t-shirts. I mean, it's good to get it on sale, but to get any type of movie or TV t-shirts. They even had a Central Perk eyeshadow palette as well as some Disney eyeshadow palettes, and like I said, they had a BH and a couple of LA Girl and JCat eyeshadow palettes, but some of those were sold out. So so they have a lot of cool stuff. If you're looking for a gift for somebody that likes that kind of thing, it's a great place to pick it up. But I'm really going to enjoy having this. I like Nightmare Before Christmas. It's kind of one of those things that I watch at Halloween and at Christmas. I guess that's going to be all for me. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please hit the like button. Also subscribe if you haven't already. I'd love for you to become a part of our family. Also ring the bell so you can be notified whenever I upload my amazing content. And that's going to be all for me. I hope you're staying happy, healthy, taking care of yourself. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all.